What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Dozy Beats, and I got my co-host.
T-Gunners, number one Arsenal fan. We're here finally.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to First 11 Podcast. This is the podcast. It's going to be your one-stop shop for everything football, hot gossip, hot gist, very, very entertaining.
Banter at the peak. Man United fans, be ready for me. Arsenal fan, let's go. Chelsea fan, you're going to get it hot. Everybody's getting hot in this show.
It's going to be very entertaining. Stay tuned and subscribe. 2025 has been a year. It has been one of those unpredictable years. What do you think?
For who? For Liverpool or for the whole
world? For football in general. From Liverpool winning the unpredictable season to PSG winning quadruple.
You stole the league.
From nowhere.
You stole my league.
I stole your league.
It's my bet, right? I was the one that was supposed to break that dog and win my first Premier League title.
That's what I'm saying. It's been very unpredictable. For even the new Champions League format, everything has been so new. Now even we have the new 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. So this year have been that kind of year. So are you following the World Cup?
I'm on it, steady, 24/7.
What do you think so far? What's your take on the FIFA World Cup?
From the first look, it looks more like preseason. Anything when you hear America, it looks like preseason for me. So adjusting to that reality that it's actually proper competition. Money they involved.
Lots of money.
Everything is there. But group stage, that's how it normally is, right? Even in Champions League group stage, it's a bit dull. But we expect it to pick in the last 16 for sure.
I think it's that Bayern Munich game. That Bayern Munich game, it made the whole thing look like what's this? Like one rubbish competition. Like first game 10-0. For what? But now it's heating up though.
Yeah, it's heating up.
It's heating up.
We've got into the big boy stage now, last 16. And the Brazilian teams have really surprised us. The South American teams, they've been doing well.
I know. They did not come to play.
At all. That's a market for them because big teams can pick them up now.
From what I heard, there's a lot of money in the competition. People who don't see money, like Auckland, for example, making 3, 4, 5 million, to them is like they won the lotto. Regardless of losing all the games so far.
They might not see that kind of money in their Asian tournaments.
Exactly. So the competition has been giving ups and downs, like people complain about the weather. What's your take on that? I think that rubs me kind of different.
Come on, these guys complain too much. You and I know that. It's always normal for people to complain. When it's too cold, it's too cold. When it's too hot, it's too hot. Enjoy the game. You are being paid to do it. If they pay that kind of money to me, I will be ready to die in that heat. I make the money.
You take up your shirt.
I don't have time for those things. Play the there's even break for them. And this was disrupting even the final game of the season.
I know.
Final games.
I was very shocked.
It's supposed to be the same time. Now
I was very shocked.
was stopped.
I know. And another thing that I noticed watching a game, during that break time, ads on the TV, just started pumping ads.
It's America for you.
Pumping ads on the TV.
It's America for you.
So the new competition is new. The new format is interesting, but they complain for the weather. They complain for the time, the location, the field. Did you hear about that? The grass not being grassy enough.
Yeah, it's not being grassy enough, and some of those fields or pitch, they are artificial turfs. It's not natural grass. This game is not for these guys. North America is not for soccer. So you can't get it perfect. This is not Europe. So you have to make do with what you have because come 2026, this is the same stadiums they will use.
Exactly.
This is the same style, the same
weather, the same everything.
So it's like a test run. Thank you to my Theta 4.0, Waris, that mentioned it. It's a test run. Be prepared. This is what
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even for FIFA as well.
Yes, sir.
It's also a test run for FIFA.
Yeah.
They need to understand that this caliber of players, they are used to proper stadium, proper conditions, proper, like it's going to be weird if you have superstars coming to represent their country and then they feel overwhelmed. The grass is not good for them and they start complaining. And then now it becomes a tournament that someone won because of bad condition as opposed to proper football being played.
But that's why we call it football. Advantage for everybody. The South Americans are not complaining. The Africans are not complaining.
They play with it every day.
It's Europe always crying. When they moved the World Cup to November, they were screaming in Qatar. It's their normal style. They are so pampered to have a particular way, and if it doesn't go their way, they start crying.
The heat, though, I don't understand why they complain about the heat.
Which heat? I played on Sunday for 3-4 hours. Look, I'm very fit. I play in the heat. I play in 50 degrees. I don't mind.
So you don't think the heat is the problem?
Strong and ready. They should give me that their type of money. I'll be in that field 10 hours.
10 hours.
Without drinking water.
With no shirt on.
Just in case they carry my dead body, just...
So we're moving forward, though, in the competition now. I think that they're almost done with the group stage.
Yes.
There's like 2 more teams left. I think they will play
tonight. Yeah.
We're recording right now. It's Thursday evening, so they'll play tonight. By the time this video comes out, they should be wrapped up already. But how do you see the teams that have qualified so far? You know, the big boys are already through. You know, Messi's already gone through with Inter Miami. So, what do you think?
I'll say the European teams are just taking it slowly, but they would increase the pace now when they get to the knockout stage, because that's where the money comes.
The big money.
The big money. And it's like a preseason for some of them. Because once they're done with this tournament, they might give their players 2 or 3 weeks to go and rest before the league starts. That's why you see Pep today playing Haaland, Reinders. He's playing the full team because he won't get this kind of chance. This is the proper time for these guys to gel. Especially you that you bought so many teams. Liverpool don't have this right now.
I know.
Yours is
to
like,
test out those new players, you know, those kings.
I'm telling you, I checked which day. They said July 19th, Arsenal is starting the preseason. August 17th, the league has started.
I know.
In less than a month. So for these guys, I feel it's even a blessing to know what you need and what you don't need. So the more the tournament goes, I feel they'll start filtering out the South American teams. It's going to be all Europe.
I know. That's what I'm thinking as well. Because it's going to be European competition.
They'll remove the beans from the shaft.
But even Atletico Madrid, they did good in the competition, but they got unfortunate.
You know, those guys are normal with haram football as usual. So whether or no whether haram football should just go. I'm sick and tired of Simeone's football.
Why?
Honestly. That football is not making it anymore.
Always maybe.
Jose Mourinho style. It's not.
It's a maybe system.
Yes.
They're always on the maybe angle of
and they're
football.
wasting that Alvarez. They would have given me that ball.
Did you guys make a beat? Now let's for bringing that up. Let's take a quick detour. You know, into the transfer markets. For bringing that up, what's going on? What do you think right now? I think for me, this season that we're going to get into will be a season that no rooms for complaining. Everybody needs to be prepared. You need to go to the markets, buy your shoes, buy your jerseys, just buy everything. If you want to steal. Because Pep is stealing. So if you want to steal, no complaint. If you want to rob, wear your ski max, go rob. This is the season for no complaint. What do you think so far in transfer markets?
I beg to differ, because in this life, Arsenal will always find an excuse. Don't worry about it. We will dig excuse out come next season again. From game 1 at Old Trafford, just be ready. More excuses. So I think everybody is ready. You can see the way Liverpool are moving. They are moving mad.
Aggressively.
They are not resting on their laurels. It's like Liverpool has been hiding that money. And they are splashing big. So City should be ready. And now myself, I'm coming up. I'm going to carry 31-year-old boy, no guard. people are shopping in a high value store. Me, they shop for Yaba.
People are shopping in Gucci and H&M.
H&M just too big. And they shop for Yaba. They do better select. And they wait for Tokumbo to come. I don't know what's going on. We said we are looking for striker, and here we are. We are shopping for defenders, midfielders. My own is this is Arteta's final season. If we don't get the right players in, I know so. If we don't get the right players in, Arteta, you are gone. That one is sure. Sure banker.
You think so?
Yes. Man U is doing like they are moving mad, but just now it's just Kuni and Bomo. So we should watch out for that as well.
I think this, when it comes to Liverpool, right, I have these 2 feelings about it, right? Because even when Klopp won the Champions League, they didn't give him any money. He went to the market, he only got Diego Jota, right? I believe. And then these guys giving him almost 200 million pounds.
What has changed?
It's weird in a way that now the pressure's on. Because if you won the league without buying only you bought one player you didn't even use. Chiesa, we didn't even get to use him. Now you spent almost 200 million pounds. At this point, you need to win even the competition that did not exist. You should win that competition at this point.
Yes.
Because now you have superstars, right? The solid foundation that club left for you, plus 200 million pounds.
Already.
Because
more is coming.
It might still, exactly.
No, it's not might. More is coming because
you might still get some more.
Exactly. You are going to buy a centre back.
And that's what I'm saying.
Your boy that Wiz is going. There is going to be money in attack for you.
Exactly. But again, it puts me in that kind of situation where I feel like I'm two-sided. Because with no player, we always do good. Now with this pressure of these superstars now, we have no excuse. And you know Liverpool have this kind of madness that always happens where we let them score us first on first 2 goals, then we start doing like mad people and start doing this comeback stuff. What if they don't perform? Because it's going to be their first season all playing together for the first time. That's why I'm kind of two-sided. I think the players he got, I'm not going to say we don't love them or don't need them. It's just, why?
I would love to be in your situation. I would love to have one Premier League in hand and be splashing this money.
I know.
Just take what you have and be happy. Because tomorrow you might not have it anymore. And remember, you lost to PSG.
I know.
Because you didn't have
depth.
You know, some style, some ways of breaking them. Mm-hmm. And these are what Slot has found out, that he needs it. And the club is willing to help. You've gotten another good left back. You've replaced strengths. You have...
I don't want him to overplay them, because that's one thing he likes to do. He overplays the players.
That's the hope. That's why he's buying these players.
I hope he learns from that for next season. Because we're in all the competition as well. We're playing all the competition. And if he overplays these players, fatigue by February, everyone is shaking.
But the good thing, Liverpool's football is not metal football like club.
Like club, yeah.
So it's well calculated. So the injury will not be there. You managed it last season. You saw the way you managed Van Dijk, Salah, and the rest. It's not like some clubs that were getting what do they call it?
Slave contract
like
Chelsea.
Getting Achilles heel injury. What do you call it?
The Chelsea fan. Again, Man U's in the market. See, I don't understand it, but Man U's in the market. Man U, 13th position in the market.
Man U for now, no offense, it's like a deaf and dumb. I don't know whether they are there. Until when they start, because some of their fans are now ranting that
Cunha is a beautiful signing though.
Yeah. It's not about Cunha, it's about Man U. It's about when he gets to Man U.
Cunha, I'm not gonna lie.
Immediately,
we played Wolves last season, right? Cunha is a beautiful signing. He's a threat.
At Wolves, he has expressed himself. At Wolves, there's no pressure. The pressure of relegation. You are coming to Man U, a dead empire that's trying to rise again. You understand? This is like a Roman Empire that wants to rise again. It's not going to be easy. So Man U better be ready. There's no mercy for Man U this season.
No mercy. No complaints.
No complaints.
Because they have at this point now they have the pressure of Everton. No pressure. They have no
European football.
Exactly. No big time pressure. They have to just sit down, relax, and play Premier League football. Do you think they'll survive with all the controversies going on with Man U right now? We could talk about like Rashford, the whole situation with Rashford, and I think I heard something about Haaland wants to stay. The fans want him to go. Even Ahmad, when they're all partying, they're enjoying themselves on the vacation. People are saying they should be training, but they need break. You know, I'm like, what do you think is going on?
Yes, the boys need break, and Man U have had a lot to deal with last season. Finishing rock bottom, 17th position. It comes with so much expectation this season. But like I said, they bought just 2 players. Those 2 strikers or 2 attackers would not change anything in the back. They still have Harry Maguire. They still have my Adubo, Onana, that is going to be helping me to compensate. You know, when Mbomo is going 2, at least Onana will help us and concede 1.5. So it's not done yet. They still have to cover left back. They don't have a proper left back. The midfield, Casemiro, Ugarte, there's still so much questions to be asked. And they have a lot to get out of the team. Like you mentioned, Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, Højlund. It depends on how much they're able to get on them. If they're not able to get them good money, they might
sell them.
For sure. Amorim has said that's it. Ali Moshood. Final is final. I don't want to see you. You remember I said you won Garnacho. And also, if I see you in this club again, I'll finish you. So some people are on blacklist already. You will not even see them in preseason.
But then that's why he did what he did, right? With the Rashford jersey, right? He posting the Rashford jersey on social media.
You know those guys are like freedom fighters, like Sancho. You see how Sancho ended in Chelsea with his freedom fighting work. He's back again to Man U. No, the grass is not always green on the other side.
On the other side.
Chelsea don't mind returner with the £5 million. They say no, cannot buy this guy.
I actually feel Sancho needs playtime. He needs to go to a team like a lower division team, which Man U is, if you think about it, right? 13th is lower division. But if he goes to a team like where it will be is Fulham, something where there's not too much pressure. I think he'll do great.
I look at Sancho, I look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo has the skills, you understand? Yeah. But Ronaldo can also do the dirty side. That's where Sancho is lacking. In the Premier League, you have to be dirty. You have to be aggressive. If they are pushing, you are pushing them. Look at when Ronaldo was there now with Lauren, Ashley Cole. They don't agree. We don't agree for each other. Sancho, once they don't push him, you know, soft guy. He just relax. That's it. That's why I feel his destination is like heading back to Germany. Yes, that's why he performed. He performed in Dortmund twice.
We do good, yeah.
He performed in Dortmund twice.
That kind of brings me back to a post I saw on Twitter where Rashford posted. I think he posted like a comment of Lamine Yamal praising Lamine Yamal, right? And then David Beckham slid into the comments and allegedly said, "When you were young like that, you have potential to like that." What happened?
What a buzz boost.
Rashford was praised. He was the next England big thing. But I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I think it's the Man U money. That's my first thought.
Apart from
money was too much for him.
Apart from the Man U money, Rashford put in 30 goals for Eric Ten Hag in his first season. I know. It was wonderful.
What happened?
That it all changed. Maybe they brought in Rasmus Højlund and he had to move fully to the left. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Rashford. And his dream going to Barca is shaking because Nico Williams is almost agreeing a deal to join Barca, the bankrupt FC.
Exactly.
So,
I think it's kind of confirmed they want to get Nico Williams. I don't even know how Barcelona's gonna afford him because they don't have the money.
In this life, even though you are poor, you can get the best.
That's why I said
have that belief.
That's why I said at the beginning. This season is not for complaining. If you want to rub it, just put the skin back.
Arteta will bring a new lie. Just watch.
Because if Barcelona has no money and they want to go for Nico Williams, from where are they going to get the money from?
They said it's the pool of the club.
It's the pool of the club.
It's the name Barca that is calling him.
That's the same way the pool of the club was calling him Bomo. But the deal is still pending.
I pity from Bomo. That ain't bad head. We'll work on it in England.
So, another thing again I like for us to talk about today is, I think I have this kind of worry that the players that we have today, there's been so much, how will I put it? There's been so much kind of hype or so much performance level that I think when I was watching football back in the 2000s, it was different.
This is a Gen Z era. You need to remember.
Exactly.
The media is there. There's PR team. There are people marketing me. Back then, your work is shown on the pitch. Nobody is marketing you anywhere.
I think they're too soft. I would call it soft. They're too kind of baby.
Some are soft. And it depends on the club. Then again, the culture and tradition of that club. What you meet in that club will make you adjust. And that's the challenge Man U is having.
Someone like Nicholas Jackson, Darwin Núñez, all those boys, I don't think they will survive.
On a no.
2005.
No, on a
Chelsea or 2005, even 2005 Arsenal. They cannot see jerseys to play.
Michael Jackson will be in Major League Soccer now. Because where the Drogbas are. No.
Like, there's sometimes I watch them play, I'll be like, and these people call themselves number nines. You know the value of number nines back then in Premier League? We had nicknames for them. You know, the Flying Dutchman. You know, El Nino, RVP, Rude Boy. You play so good that it transformed out of your name. Nobody even know your name anymore.
And how much did they buy these guys?
Pennies.
How much?
And again, they were facing defenders that were mad. These are defenders that their faculties are missing.
We had Ferdinand,
Gary Neville.
we had Vidic, we had Terry.
I'm telling
we
you.
had Carvalho. We
Even
had Sukan
Lampard that will take off your leg.
We had proper. That was when the league was the league, not now.
They were facing defenders that have like a screw loose in their head, and they were performing. But this ones, I have this problem with. I'm sure you know who.
Dawizi.
If I ever have a bad dream, it's about him.
I don't know why you hate that boy. I don't know why you hate him.
How can you be a football player? How can you call yourself a professional football player and you have no contribution to goal scoring in a season up to 5?
No, it's not fair. I feel it's not fair on Nunes. It's not fair on Nunes because Nunes won some games for you this season. You remember that game against Brentford? He contributed. He might not just be the perfect guy for that system.
How many games do you play this season?
You played over 50 games this season.
How many games do you play this season?
You played over 50 games.
So he contributed in one game.
No, more than one game. I can remember some.
Put red carpet for him.
He performed in some games.
So
if Nunes goes to Napoli,
contributed in 3 or 4 games. You put red carpet for him.
No, if Nunes goes to Napoli, now he will deliver. It might just be the league. The league might not just be for him.
I need him to deliver in Liverpool, not in Napoli.
And sometimes you buy wrong market as well. Remember?
And again, I don't think the environment. We fans or maybe even the coaches, they're not hard on them. I know Mourinho was such a father and mother on press. Will tell you you're playing rubbish. We cannot keep coddling these players. They're playing rubbish. Nunes will miss empty posts and there will be no conversation in the media. They'll ask slots. He will say he's working out in training. Because what are you working out in training?
The management style has changed. It's just like when we were growing up and kids
they're all babies. They're all babies.
You can't compare. You have to manage them properly.
At this point, they're not coaches anymore. They are babysitters.
He's saying babysitters.
Because if you cannot be tough on players, Nicolas Jackson is another example. He missed more goals than he scores.
And he's even adding red cards to it.
If
Mikel catch that boy, Mikel get 1-on-1 fight with him.
See, and then I'm crying inside because I'm like, I remember when football was still football. I remember when we had Madman, we had Sisi. You know, we had Suarez.
Dembaba.
We had strikers.
Papi Sisi.
And I'm thinking back, I'm like, well, what am I doing? What are we doing here now? Our false nines are scoring more goals than the 9 himself.
It's just this generation.
Our midfielders are scoring more goals than the strikers.
It's just this generation. When we have the likes of Højlund, mounting for Man U.
Man U
will be like, what's going on? We have Luis Saha.
Exactly.
Van Nistelrooy.
Back then, strikers.
Tevez, you know.
Even just a Park was balling then.
Those names, when I lie down, I'm just thinking the next day. But once I hear Højlund, I'm like,
no fear.
Is it Burger King, Højlund?
No worry, no nothing.
You know they fear me.
I say back then you play Man U and you're worried. Their first 11 will make you shake.
In this life, you have to have old money. The great sir.
I'm telling you.
Man, you are still paying for it. You can never have that kind of manager.
So I really think the era of football we're in now is a very soft era of football, and we're just gonna have to.
As long as the problem is maybe you are winning trophies, soft or hard.
Soft boy era.
Me, I always soft is bringing me trophy.
we're in the soft boy era.
Me now I've chased Partey away. We chased Partey away.
Why did you guys let Partey go?
That's the news. They say the Partey is asking for more money and all that. But I feel Arsenal have looked at it. His age, his injury record, you understand? We can't give him what he's looking for. And we have Zubimendi. We've put in so much money on that boy. That will be the new anchor for us going forward next
year. You guys
you
need to tighten your seatbelt because you saw what happened to Lyon. Lyon went from being one of the best French team. They're among the 5 French teams that have won the French league multiple times, 7 times. They gave birth to players. Benzema, they gave birth to players, like big superstars. And all of a sudden, you turn on your TV and then Lyon's getting relegated.
So you are saying Arsenal, what will happen to Arsenal?
I'm saying.
Are you trying to advise me?
I'm saying a once great team You saw what happened to a once
Because
great
you
team.
managed to win one league.
You saw what happened to a once great giant in France.
I've been surviving for 21 years, no Premier League title. One day, it will happen.
You know, there was a time where I think 2008, 2009, 2010, Lyon won back to back.
They won like 7.
I'm telling you now, once great team.
But you went 30
something
years.
just happened.
You went 30 years also.
Something just happened out
You go 30
of
years
nowhere.
and you know win trophy.
And then
Premier
Lyon is relegated. I'm showing you what your future could be.
So now you are seeing my future. I don't really suffer. Now my fans, you are seeing what Liverpool is telling me.
I'm showing you
trying to advise me now.
I'm showing you what your future could be like.
I'm not a young bro. Our relationship is now big bro to young bro.
Because what do you think was the problem with Lyon? What made them just relegate?
It's their former president, Jeremy Olas, or what's his name? The guy run that club properly. This is the problem when a new owner comes in and they can't manage the club the way it's supposed to be. Is it that they went overboard, aggressive spending, and everything went down the drain? And the French league, before COVID, they had a TV right contract that would have generated so much money. It was cancelled.
You lost it.
Yes, and that's why it's only PSG that is dominating there. That money would have boosted Ligue 1. And they've not been able to recover because nobody wants to put that amount of money into the league. So these are the antics that is happening. And I expect Lyon not to get relegated. They're such a big club, a traditional club.
I know.
They'll find a way. It's just a penalty. And this is what we are seeing in England.
Exactly.
Man City are there. 115 charges, enjoying life, playing in FIFA Club World Cup. Arsenal, I'm supposed to be the one playing that FIFA Club World Cup. But by now, I'm supposed to have won 2 or 3 Premier League titles. They have taken my place. That is why this life is not fair. This life is not fair.
I have what to say about that. Because if you think about it, right, if let's go back to the Lyon for a little bit. The owner of Lyon is an American businessman.
He's the owner of Crystal Palace.
Exactly. Same thing we're seeing with Manchester United. All those American businessmen, they don't understand how to run football clubs.
But Liverpool is doing it properly.
Our own is different.
Yeah.
We are legacy.
I don't suffer.
So, because Man U is almost, what's going on with Man U? They have problems and they're in debt and everything. So, I'm praying that the spirit of Lyon should affect Man U.
People that are cutting food.
So, are you with me in that prayer?
My prayer is for I want to see Man U way in the ground. I want to see them below the floor. I want they'll say, where Man U? They didn't play championship yesterday
exactly.
with Hull City.
They play on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Man U say, Man U enter championship playoff. So I don't wish Man U well.
That's the prayer. So the spirit of Lyon, American businessmen should
transfer to Man U.
Exactly. But another Manchester is Pep. You see, I have a problem with Pep because I was looking this up before yesterday, and I found out that there's something going on with Pep that nobody's talking about. The man is playing chess with football. We're all playing checkers, and Pep is playing chess. Because how can only you in Barcelona, you had the same financial issue, nothing happened to you. You scaled through. You come to Manchester City, and you have the same 115 points possible deduction, and you're still scaling through.
That's Pep doing Pep things.
I'm telling you. And now he's going to the market again to start spending.
Because they've assured him that there's no way they will catch us. We don't have any problem.
We all have to get to the market now and start stealing players too. Because if he's getting away with it, every club should do it.
True Premier League. It's my Premier League. I want it back.
It's yours.
Because my boss, my parade boss, and the whole championess is there waiting for us.
Oh, you guys already painted your boss
yes,
red?
Because they need to give us those 2 Premier League titles.
Why did you paint your boss red? You cannot wait but you painted your boss.
Oh, no. In this life, justice must be preserved.
Justice?
Must be preserved.
You don't have Arab money. You cannot want justice without Arab money.
But look at Liverpool. You guys are spending 260 million.
I heard, I don't know, allegedly, I heard that there's some Arab investment floating around that was seducing and playing with, we're just flirting with them. So I'm guessing is that Arab money might be what is making us.
Now they make the buga.
We're feeling pompous. So I'm not happy with it. Right now, we have the Liverpool trio. And Liverpool trio is looking good and more to come.
Yeah, and also, let me diverse. My legend, Santi Cazorla.
Cazorla.
Oh, the two-footed best player. I love that guy.
I remember him in the red and
40-year-old taking his boyhood club back to La Liga. That's exceptional. He's not just doing it financially, he's doing it on the pitch. That's what we call legends.
Without complain. And that's that old football style of mentality. Not these little boys that we have now, and everybody's complaining about everything.
Not Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher spitting into the camera. This is Cazorla helping his boyhood club. That's what we are calling levels. That's why Arsenal is great.
You know, that story is very deep. It's a very deep story because first of all, when he went back there, they were about to get relegated for financial issues.
See?
He put his personal money in the club. He invested, I think, 60% of the club money, his own money, into the club. And then this season, they won. He played without any no payments. He did not pay him one single salary. He played with them without any salary, just full passion.
That's love.
And full love.
That's love.
And then they're coming to he got promoted.
I'm telling you, I wish I can be like that, a freelancer.
A freelancer. No, it's if you have money, you can be a freelancer. You cannot expect this young 21-year-old boys that want to go to pop champagne
Money
or drive
for grand.
Lamborghini.
Money for grand. You don't go see.
You can't tell those Rolls Royce driving boys to play for freelance.
No, but that's impressive. That will go into history.
I'm very impressed with that. Yeah. It's definitely his name. They'll stick his DNA on that club.
I'm telling you,
because without him, they ain't got no money. They have no actual superstar to actually bring them through. So because he contributed on multiple levels.
Yeah. So
I'm really impressed.
Thumbs up, Santi Cazorla. We Arsenal fans, we love you. We love you. We love you, Cazorla. And let's look at the. This case is like Osimhen versus Finidi all over again.
I'm telling you.
With Mikel and Siasia.
I'm telling you.
I pay for a plane ticket. I don't pay for plane ticket. Who they lie? Who they talk to?
See, one thing I know is this story has been so old, and we've already had our time to have our opinion about it. I don't understand why Siasia opened his mouth. We already know Mikel paid for them. We already believed it. Truth or lie, we've already moved on.
So why?
We already know that NFL sucks. We've already moved on. Why now? How many years later? This happened how many years ago?
I can't even remember. I was shocked when I got the response.
Right? It's like 3 Olympics ago. You didn't say anything then. You didn't bring your receipt. You didn't bring your proof. But now you want to say it didn't happen.
Who is he trying to defend? Nigerian Football Federation
NFL,
or what?
That sucks. The same NFL that could not pay the runners for Olympic money.
You mean the Athletics Commission? They're all the same. The same thing we are dealing with.
Because it was the Olympics committee.
Yes. I think it was
because that was the Olympics they were going for, not even for the African Cup or World Cup. They were going for the Olympics. So it's the same committee that was meant to pay the sprinters, and they couldn't pay them, and they did not submit their form for the competition. They didn't run last Olympics. The Nigerian runner girl, I forgot her name. That's America. That changed in America. She couldn't run because they didn't submit her name on time.
Forget the name.
So I don't understand what Siasa's point was.
I think he was bored. You know, at times in life, when you have been away from the limelight, you just feel, more. No, but just maybe they remember me, say Siasia still there. Because I'm like, what's your talk? Now you bring the money, are you now NFL spokesman?
And again, Mikel was just saying it like, I need my money. It's
just
part of his experience
talk.
as life.
On the
podcast, right?
Just like the way you and I
exactly. They asked him a question. It's talking about his experience. And again, he says I keep forgetting that in that team, there were 21 players in that team that all heard when Mikel said it the first 2, 3, 4 times, and nobody said anything. They have coaching staffs.
Nobody denier.
Nobody said anything. It's just Mr. Siasia with his big head.
Baba won't feel important now.
Down to stay the pot.
Want to feel important.
I don't understand.
We need to do better.
We need to stop dragging. We already have bad name, free of charge. We need to stop making it more bad. If Mikel Obi said what he said, if it's true, call him and pay him his money. Or tell him
he doesn't even need the money.
National service. It's a national service of the country.
He doesn't need the money. He was just talking, normal talk. How much do you want to give him? She not even see. Nah, Sarah. The money is gone.
Exactly. So you're not going to pay him the money. Why are you stirring the pot? Do you want to become that freeze? Do you want to become that freeze? Or grab camera and start doing your own TikTok dance? Let it go. I don't understand.
Exactly.
It's a game where I want us to kind of, you tell me yay or nay or yes or you don't know.
Money diam.
There's no money involved.
Okay.
It's more of the transfer market right now, or rumors. Or tell me what you think, right? So the Liverpool trios. If you were a manager, Arteta,
I beg you. I know be Arteta.
yes or no? Are you agreeing with the Liverpool trios?
The three attackers Liverpool have.
The trio, Frimpong.
The signings?
Yeah,
absolutely,
signings.
Absolutely. Those signings are going to take Liverpool forward. Much refreshed, much younger. Kekes is excellent.
So it's a yes for you.
It's a 3 years for me. 3 years. Perfect signing.
Even with the amount of money they spent for them.
That's what football is.
Almost £200 million.
Spend that money. This is what we've been looking for to challenge Pep. I don't want Pep to win next season. Who told you I want Pep to win Premier League next season or anything? I want somebody new.
Okay.
My babies need to win this season.
Okay. So the next one now will be Arsenal signing. Not God. Yeah or nay?
I'll give Arsenal, for now, I'll give Arsenal an F. Because, yes, nothing is exciting so far. It's just stop gaps. We're buying backups. But not God, but what's his name? But which I can't even remember their name. Nogard, we are linked to Mascara, we're Kepa. So we're going back again to that Chelsea behavior.
It's a no.
Sterling hurt us last season. We still go market. I don't know whether they encourage us to continue to go that market. Chelsea is not a market for me. So for now, it's an F. F. We spent $0 yet.
So now F.
Okay.
Let's now move to Man U. Cunha, Possible Mbomo, the goalkeeper, what's his name? The dance shimmy Argentina boy. Martinez. And then I saw a rumor where they're trying to do a swap with Chelsea for
Garnacho
and what's his name?
Noni.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'll give my a B+ for now because the direction of the club is being clear. They are going for Premier League experience. They don't want to mess around. And when you're adding Cunha, you're adding Mbomo, the goals is there, 30+ goals. But coming back again, I mentioned I have my chairman at the back that will help me as supplements when Man U score 3.
Yeah, but that's why they have Martinez, right?
At least Onana will score 2 points. Onana will give me 2.5.
Then they'll play Martinez.
That's the hope. I hope they don't get him. Because I need Onana in that team. If Onana goes, I'll be heartbroken.
I don't understand why they're aiming for another goalkeeper. They have the young Onana replacement that they just got last season.
Pandia,
yeah,
that boy that suffered me, that knocked me out of the FA Cup. I won't forgive that boy. But the boy no good. No worry.
So the boy no good. You give them B+.
I'll give my B+. The direction they are going, we can see where they are going, and it's a dangerous territory. I hope they don't get there successfully. Amen.
Amen. And then let's talk about Real Madrid as well. Real Madrid, we got new signings.
Real Madrid, na big bomo. Na jackers they steal people's babies. They stole trends. They've taken Holcim. The team is.
So you give them A or B?
I'll give them a C for now. I'll give them a C. Everything comes down to how they're able to manage Mbappe, Vinicius. What's his name? Rodrigo. How are they going to manage them? It's left Alonso because maybe they don't stay in CV. Mm-hmm. So I'll give them a C for now.
C.
They still need more holes to cover.
Okay, and then let's talk about Pep, Mr. Criminal. I'm Robber.
Pep was having a bad season.
That's what I'm saying. So with his new signing right now, what are you thinking?
His new
A, B, C.
I'll give his new signings an A.
A.
Yes, an A.
Are you sure?
That
KDB impact.
Ait Nouri is a good cover. They didn't have proper left back last season.
I understand. Yes.
Ait Nouri is there. Tijani Reinders is there. Sheriki or Shekiri, I don't know. He's there. It's been a good signing so far for them. They always
I
spend.
don't like that Pep always have good signing.
He's
Well,
Pep.
let's give him an A. That's fine.
Pep never goes for failure. He goes for where
He's a
there's money.
criminal.
And that's why I like Pep.
He buys with intention.
And that's the life I want to have. Always go for the big fish. Go for big clubs that are ready to give you what you want. They don't cry. You can't hear City crying where we want to sell one for one or buy one and sell one. They're going for it. They don't. Pep finished trophyless last year. They are giving him the money. Go for it, Baba. So we should be ready next season.
And then let's go Tottenham with the coach with the letting go of their champion coach and getting Brentford coach. So where do you go with Tottenham?
Tottenham is like a dungeon or a well. You'll be so clean, but once you jump in there, they will drain you. So I hope Thomas Frank is able to survive. It all boils down to the kind of signings they're going to get, because now they have Champions League. They have to spend.
Exactly.
8 matches is waiting for you. 8 solid matches. So, and the season is almost starting. Mm-hmm. I know Daniel Levy. He knows how to spend, and he would buy the players. The question is, will they be able to deliver? Will they be able to gel for him?
Because right now he's coming off of a championship.
They've won a trophy.
Exactly. They have a trophy, so he's coming in out of them being a champion.
Yes.
So the expectation will be more double than they gave Opos to for he left. So it's going to be.
But that trophy paid me. But I was happy it was Tottenham.
So are you giving the manager swap at A or B, or what are you going to give it?
I can't disrespect what Anne did, right? So for now, I will still give Frank an E, because he has not done anything yet.
Right?
Yes, everything is hope. He go deliver.
Okay. Well, that's the game for now. We're going to come back maybe towards the middle of the season and compare your results and see with the performance and see how things are going, and then
we'll decide.
We'll decide exactly.
We'll decide how far everyone has gone.
Exactly. We'll compare the results and see what's going on at that point.
My prayer is you guys will hear me a lot on this show. Man, they are my nemesis, and I will keep talking about them. They have to go down.
Down.
Amen.
I'm in the same prayer with you. I don't like that team.
And they give me Man U first game of the season.
Are you prepared for that? Let's talk about that. Let's just talk about that briefly. How do you feel about the features so far?
It's a deliberate act to sabotage my season.
So why?
Because look at what they lined up for me.
You don't think the 3 points?
A possible rejuvenated Man U.
You actually worry about Man U?
Man City. Man U came in last season. Where are they save ball like monkey? No.
You actually worry about Man U?
Any day I see Man U, Old Trafford. No. I'm not confident. Those guys, they scare me. They scare me a lot. But we'll see how the season goes. I'll need to teach some people a lesson. We'll be in this studio by then, live.
Next episode, I would really like us to dive into the system, at least the first 10 games.
Yes.
I would like to just kind of dive into the first 10 games. So that first 10 games will decide where the dominoes will fall.
Yes. Slots, Guardiola, Arteta, Amorim, Frank, who's going to get his sack.
Exactly. That next 10 games will really decide a lot. It will decide where the dominoes will fall. So next it's
going to be more interesting.
Next episode, I want us to kind of spend time and talk about it. We're going to make a list, and I'll kind of get your feedback, and also we're going to give them a scorecard and compare it as well.
Exactly. For now, we'll just focus on our Club World Cup and the transfers.
Exactly.
I can't wait for the league.
It's been a wonderful episode. A lot of excitement. From the new shiny trophy, the Club World Cup, to the new transfers, the Liverpool trios, the beautiful boys coming in, and to all the amazingness of Santi Cazorla. Today's episode has been wonderful. Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video.
Of First 11, guys. Don't forget, First 11.